Sam.
Hey, Mom.
Are you done?
Yeah, I just finished practice.
Your showcase has been cancelled.
They canceled it? But how will they see me play?
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Prior to the singing of our national anthem, the ECJLL would like to acknowledge that the land on which we gather is the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. Acknowledging that we are in Mi'kmaqi, the traditional ancestral territory of the Mi'kmaq people, is a way of showing respect for and honoring our shared history and shared treaty relationship. Our relationship based on peace and friendship. It is very important that we continue to recognize our shared history.
Please, you are able, remain standing for the presentation of OCAM.
welcome to the den as it's playoff lacrosse coming to you from Lower Sackville, Nova Scotia, as the regular season is done and the second season begins as your Wolves Lacrosse Junior A female will be taking on the Eastern Shore Breakers in round one of the ECJLL finals. Looking to start us off right now. Dyer at center versus Batchelder. Up with the ball. Duck will pick it up. Taken right to the boards by Mullen. Duck trying to get over center. Ball popped free by Dyer. Picked up by Batchelder. Batchelder cuts back towards the center. Batchelder looking to come in. Puts the shot in. That goes wide. Right back up. As number 6, that's Wizen. Back up with the ball. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. As Wizen sends it to the corner. Batchelder in there after it. Hamilton keeping an eye on her. As Batchelder trying to get the shot away. And that's doesn't do it. Free ball picked up by the Wolves. Coming down the floor is Coffin. Coffin puts it to Hovey just in behind her. That's picked up. Nice 17. Hailstone trying to get back out. Pop free. Ball back in the zone. Taken by Dyer. Dyer. Duck right on her. Dyer just over Hovey's head. Hovey able to get it. Hovey cross for Dietrich. Dietrich up top. Shot. That goes wide. Dietrich looking for the low corner. Dietrich jumps and gets her and sends that one. That was a save by Heaslip. Kept in by Dietrich and nice run. James rolls off a check. James down to the corner. Singer was the one that kept it in the zone. James around behind the net looking for a target. Hovey coming in. Oh. James lost traction for a moment. Comes back up. Puts the shot. That's over the crossbar. And Hailstone knocked into the crease. Heaslip looking to Dietrich, causing all kinds of issues and forces the ball to go up and out of play, and there'll be a free ball to the Wolves in the offensive zone as Dietrich will take it from the corner for the Wolves. Dietrich. Challenged there by Tula. Dietrich. In, shot! And in it goes! Nicely done, Dietrich starts us off. For the Wolves, 18:07 in the first period. Fired one through. Heaslip made the save, but the spin on the ball put it in the back of the net. As we'll see here on the replay. Great replays, by the way, these folks from Maritime Athletic Profiles. Goalies hate that. They hate that. They hate that. Yeah, Heaslip made the initial save, but the spin on the ball brings it in. And just like that, it's 1-0 in this game one of the playoffs. Batchelder able to win that one cleanly. Batchelder into the zone. Hamilton able to pop the ball free, and hear the cheers from the Wolves bench as Martin scoops that up out of the crease. And Martin, always dangerous with the ball on the offense, puts it right down the floor. As Hanrahan comes in after it. That gets passed all the way up and back down the floor. As it's not hard to tell what Maddie Hamilton's job is tonight, as she unpeels herself from Batchelder and gets the loose ball. Bourgeois forcing the play for the Breakers. Hamilton. It's into Hamilton. Passes it off. Shot. That goes wide. Refuse in there. Bouncing. Singer comes up with it. Singer now. That's it back across. Back up top for Coffin coming off the bench. Gets past her, and that's back over center. So as soon as Coffin touches it, there'll be a whistle. That's a free ball as Wizen will start off. The Batchelder in shot. That goes wide. Bourgeois off, or it's Smith off her stick. Down to the corner. That's picked up by Hart. Hart trying to get a handle on that ball as they battle down low. And that's Connors fighting for the Breakers in there. As we'll get a whistle, and that's Breakers' ball on the interference. Batchelder picks that up. Batchelder right across with. Ref hadn't blew the whistle yet, and he's saying let's start that over. As Batchelder now from the other side. Haas hungry to get in after her. Smith sets the pick. Batchelder in with the save, and Martin holds on. Ball comes loose, and Martin freezes it outside the line. As Calder, that slips out of her stick and goes up and out of play. Back on the D, Duck for the Breakers. Comes out of the corner. Duck gets to Batchelder. Batchelder in the slot, shot. That's deflected. A loose ball knocked away from Townsend for the Breakers. Van Bilzen will pick that up. Van Bilzen runs into a wall of Batchelder. Yetman fires that down the floor and out of harm's way as Gabby Smith for the Breakers knocks that down to center. Cross for Townsend. Townsend coming around as Batchelder goes for a walk behind the net. That's popped loose by Coffin. Dyer trying to get still a loose ball as Smith dangerous in there with it. Still loose as Van Bilzen. Now we got a picked up by Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen for the Wolves over center as Dyer coming in. Dietrich, James, Singer all join the. Dietrich giving the shot just over the crossbar. Hi. Dyer trying to get that loose ball at the top of the shooting circles as they battle for it. Slips out to the side, picked up by James. James, 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Cycles up top, James. Looks for they got that shot in on net. That goes wide as Coffin picks up. Coffin turns and fires. Resets the clock, but Heaslip able to hold it into the crease. Now Heaslip passes it off. I believe that's Wizen. Duck coming down. Duck puts on the Jets as Singer holds her up, and they're 10 seconds inside the zone. Coffin coming in behind the D. Coffin all alone up front. Jump shot, scores! Violet Coffin on the turnover at center, able to get in behind the D. And Heaslip stuck with Coffin with way too much time. Able to stutter, and put it up and over the shoulder in the back of the net. And like that, at 14:56 left in the first period, 2-0. Wolves lead and sends back to center. You ever watching this on Maritime Athletic Profiles? What a great job they're doing. I was watching the co-ed game last night. Congratulations to the Wolves on beating Dartmouth 8-3 on their game one. They have a one in their best of 5 series. As we start off the females best of 5 series here. But these wouldn't come to you without help from sponsors. Our streaming sponsors are McLeod Lorway Insurance and Next Level U Recruiting. Thank you to our sponsors to have this stream brought it to you live. Batchelder versus Dyer. Ball comes up. Knocked away by Hamilton. Batchelder fighting along the boards for it. Hamilton not letting her have an inch. Mullen comes up with it. Mullen puts it down. Gets Dyer. Dyer in behind Wizen. Dyer cross shot and just wide, looking for the far post. And the ball comes back out over center. Right to Batchelder, the last person they wanted to, as Batchelder. Double team there as Haas and Van Bilzen able to pop the ball free. That's picked up deep in the zone as the Wolves look to bring it out. That's Hamilton up over center. Hamilton gets stick check and pops the ball free as Rayfuse right in there after the loose ball. And Connors trying to get out of her own zone. Rayfuse causing all kinds of issues. Haas in as well. Haas picks up the loose ball. Haas up for Singer. Singer turns, fires. Shot, save. He slipped. Now, that's popped free again. Cross, Hovey. Dyer puts the shot. That's blocked. Dyer from the boards. James puts a little bit of a pick, but loose ball. Dyer able to pick that up again. Cross, shot in by Singer. That goes high. And it looks like we've got a penalty coming to the Breakers at 13:32 left in the first period. The Wolves will go on the power play as a high sticking call goes to Lee Pluta for the Eastern Shore Breakers. James will start off the Wolves coming in from center. James out the ball. Breakers set up the 4-person box. Hovey puts them as a shot goes in. Save. Pop free. Batchelder comes up with it and sends it down the length of the floor. Penalty killing move is Mullen. Will bring it back in. Fresh 30 on the clock. Up to James. James up top. James has a look over to Hovey. Hovey down low to Coffin. Coffin takes a look back up to Hovey. Up tops to James. James. Let's go around the other way now. Now Dyer coming back up across to Hovey. Hovey across the center. Shot. That just went wide. Loose ball up. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Hovey has to get that shot in. That's deflected up and out of play. No, so it just went high as Smith looks to carry it out of the zone. Hovey challenging Smith at center. Smith runs into a wall at Hovey, and that gets popped free. Coffin comes up with it. Coffin coming back into the offensive zone for the Wolves. Smith follows her on the back check as Coffin slows the play down. Back up to Hovey. Hovey has a little look, see who's joining her. Gets it to Van Bilzen, playing tops now. Van Bilzen rolls out as the Wolves change up the power play. Van Bilzen takes a look, shot, scores! Van Bilzen showing pass, and shoot. And able to catch the far corner. At 12:08 remaining, that's a power play goal. And that puts the Wolves up 3-0. As the Wolves send Batchelder and the Breakers back to center. I love these from behind the net views. Just up and over and catches that corner. As Breakers come up with the ball, Batchelder. Hamilton able to chop that free from Batchelder. That's picked up by Pluta though. Pluta trying to get back to Batchelder. Batchelder rolling off a hit. Hanrahan right in front. Shot. Nice save by Martin. Got the shoulder up there on the Batchelder shot. And we got a crease violation. There'll be a Wolves ball. Cross for Chambers. Chambers will bring it down the court for the Wolves. Chambers fires it up along the boards and catches, but that's tough when you make the pass. But Duck was right in there with the check. Into the boards they go and make sure everybody's all right. And they are as Hovey took the full brunt of that hit. Duck looking to come out of the zone. Hovey giving chase. Duck to the boards for the Breakers. As Duck starts off the offense for them. Duck having another look. Townsend sets a pick. Duck trying to get around. Duck keeps control. Shot. Nice foot save there by Martin. And sends the ball back up front as Haas picks that up on the run. Nora Haas coming into the zone. Lays down the shoulder. Defensive specialist doesn't get in too often. Haas in tight. Shot. And that's a save and a crease violation. As there'll be a free ball. Heaslip now fires that up to Wizen. Wizen coming down as meets Hamilton, able to chop that one free. And Dyer coming right back in. Dyer in behind the D. Dyer in tight. But nice back check by Smith. Knocks the ball free. Dyer picks it up. Dyer from the corner. Passes that off. That's off a foot. Into the boards it goes. As Rayfuse passes across to Hamilton. Hamilton over. A nice shoulder save there as Coffin on the pass from Hamilton. But Dyer again. Shot wide. Singer got a piece of that one, but now it goes to the corner. Duck for the Breakers. Come up with it. But very aggressive on the forechecker, the Wolves. As Coffin chases Duck all the way down the floor. Duck, that gets popped free by Chambers. I think Duck was out of gas by the time she got to the other end. Pass up Hamilton, misses. That's picked up by Townsend. Townsend turns it around quickly. Up to Wizen. Wizen passes off to Smith. Smith's got to go to the boards after. Hamilton waits for, puts the check. Smith able to roll off that. That's across and up and out of play. That'll be a Wolves ball as Chambers will start off the Wolves. Chambers over from Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen into the zone for the Wolves. Van Bilzen, nice little off to Mullen. Mullen with a shot. Saved by Hayslip. No, they said it must have been blocked. We got a moving pick, so there'll be our interference. Mullen for the Wolves will start off from the corner. Fresh 30 on the clock. Mullen looking to catch James coming in. Oh, just over the crossbar. Nice play as Batchelder. Stick knocked out of Batchelder's hands as Haas comes up with it. Haas pass up top to James. James turns fire. Nice save by Heaslip. Heaslip digs into the pads to find the ball. As that's put up to Batchelder. Batchelder coming over center. As McPherson gets checked out of the way. Ball pops loose as Haas into the boards after, and that's a hit from behind by Batchelder. And the hands go up right away, and Batchelder makes her way to the box as Haas bounces right back up after that one. With 8:52 remaining in the first period, it's a 3-0 lead for the Wolves as they'll go on the power play. And we'll see what the call is here. That's a boarding call. A 5-minute boarding call at that. So the Wolves have a 5-minute major power play going on here as Hamilton will start them off coming down center. Hamilton has a look over. Plays Harvey. That's Haas. Dietrich. Haas. Hamilton. Hamilton at top. Cross for Van Bilzen. Go in motion. Van Bilzen in. Shot. Just over the crossbar. Loose ball as that's picked up by Hamilton. Hamilton gets the shot in. Resets the clock. Loose ball into the corner. Whizzing in after it as Hamilton comes up with it now. Fresh 30 on the clock. As they slow it down, they'll reset it up. Van Bilzen. Back to Van Bilzen. At the corner, back up to Hamilton. At top, Hamilton. Pass, shot! And the ball comes out of the crease. Picked up by Hamilton again. Turns, fires. And again, Heaslip makes the save, and the Breakers able to get that up and down the floor. As the Wolves will change up the offense. Martin out of the net to play the ball at the Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen back down the floor. Under 4 minutes left in the power play now. Still lots and lots of times. As James says, thank you very much, and takes the ball into the zone. James up top, Coffin down low. Harvey over to Coffin. Coffin has a look, back to Harvey. 7 seconds left in the shot. James, cross, right in tight is Dyer. That the shot's blocked, and that'll be a shot clock violation as duck for the Breakers will get the free ball. And the Breakers will hammer that all the way down the floor. Giving Martin some practice there. It comes right to her. How about that, Kayla? As Martin will fire that up to Coffin now. Coffin brings it up over center. Coffin to James up top. James over to Hamilton. Dyer. Back to, oh, sorry, that's Mullen. James. Hovey doing some shot. And that's a save there by Hayslip. Picked up by James. James rolls up top again. James over to Mullen. Mullen regathers that. Mullen has a look. Puts it right across for Hovey. Hovey in with the shot. That's blocked out front. I think that was Gabby Smith. She'll be feeling that one tomorrow. Hovey back over to Mullen. Mullen down low for Dyer. Dyer looking to catch James coming across the top. James puts a shot in, but the guy gets blocked. And 4 seconds left on the shot clock. So James turns and fires that towards the net. Misses, and that'll be a Breaker ball. As Smith will come up and play the loose ball. Under 2:30 left in the power play now. As Smith, Gabby Smith, working hard, killing every second she can, doing a great job at it. As Smith taken to the boards by James, but will not let that ball go. And finally gives it up with just over 2 minutes remaining in the power play. As Batchelder cheering on her teammate there on that penalty kill. From the box. Here we go. Van Bilzen over to Hamilton. Hamilton up top. Has a look. Dietrich joins the party. As pass comes off the wrong way. Dietrich has to cycle back up top. 7 seconds left. Shot. That goes wide. Van Bilzen gets it, puts the shot in. Save. Resets the clock. As Connors And that comes back in the crease, and that's an in and out. So that's a Wolves will start off from the corner. Minute 30 left in the power play. Hamilton over to Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen has a look, passes down to the corner. Back up for Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen back to Hamilton. Hamilton shows a look. That's off Haas's stick into the corner, and Smith right in there after it. As down to under 10. Dietrich up. Dietrich with the shot. That goes wide. Van Bilzen in. Shot. Gets the reset on the clock. And she sends it to the corner for Hamilton. As Wizen's right there after. Van Bilzen sets the pick. Up. Shot by Haas, and she scores! Cadence Haas in the last minute of the 5-minute power play gets that power play goal and extends the Wolves' lead 4-0 on the pass out from the corner. It's the little things, that pick by Van Bilzen lets Hamilton loose and able to find Haas right up top and picks that corner again. It's that top left corner. And just like that, and being a major, Batchelder still in the box. As Dyer all the way in, chopped out her stick, comes into the crease, and he slipped. And we got a slashing call coming here. It looks like no, it's to the Wolves as Dyer heads to the box. Surprised they didn't go for a delay on that, but I'm probably missing something. Townsend will start off. It was 4-on-4 for 42 seconds. As Townsend, Chambers chases her to the side, down to the corner. Yetman takes her into the corner as Townsend tries to slip away. Chambers in with the hit into the boards. And we got a loose ball. Chambers up with it. Chambers trying to shake off a check, coming right down the floor. Chambers is Pluta sends her to the side. Hamilton in with the shot. Save. Hamilton looking to get her own rebound. As Bourgeois had other ideas, Townsend comes up with it. And now it's power play as Townsend right away looking to get Batchelder. As Singer, the only one back. Batchelder, reverse hit, gets right through Singer, shots, and scores. Townsend was looking, and she hit Batchelder, stepping out of the box. And Batchelder, with an unprepared Wolves, makes them pay at 3:41 left in the first period. And the Breakers chip away at that lead with a 4-1. Singer, an offensive player, got caught in a situation she's not used to there. And Batchelder took full advantage. And here we go. Dyer comes up with a loose ball. Dyer cycles off into the zone. Dyer coming right down the neck. Dyer, shot! Is a nice save by Hayslip. Picked up by Connors. Has Smith in behind, doesn't connect. And Smith plays it off the board. Smith trying up and over. And Martin says no way. Ball rolls into the crease, picked up by Martin. Martin now puts it down the floor. That gets all the way down. Knocked down by Wizen. Up for Batchelder. Batchelder. Harvey keeping an eye on her. Batchelder. Cuts across the top. Shot. That's blocked by the Wolves. As Van Bilzen gets tripped up but never loses the ball. Back up with it. Van Bilzen coming down the court. Van Bilzen fights through a bunch. All right. Shot. And off the post and out. As Dietrich puts a bump on. Finally, Breakers have to just shoot it down the floor. And that's picked up by Haas. Haas up over center. Haas sees Harvey in behind. Harvey comes across top. Shot. That goes wide. Rayfuse right in tight. Rayfuse gets the rebound off the backboards. Gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton cuts in front. Hamilton backs off. 15 seconds left in the clock. Hamilton can't find a lane. Slows it down. 10 seconds. Hovey sets a bit of pick. Cross for Dietrich and tight shot. And a save by, no, that was bounced wide. As this clock runs out. And Duck for the Breakers coming back down the floor. Duck comes up to speed, runs into a wall. Hovey, or Yetman. Duck able to get that back. Shake her head loose. Duck trying to get in tight. Shot. Saved by Martin. And the ball bounces up and out of play. So it'll be a Breaker ball. 1:34 remaining in the first period. And you're watching this on a Maritime Athletic Profiles. Brought to you by our streaming sponsors, McLeod, Lorway Insurance, and Next Level U Recruiting. As Batchelder comes in from up top. There's a penalty to the Wolves on that one. So cross-checking call. It's a 5-on-4 advantage. Breakers. Batchelder in with a shot. Saved by Martin. Picked up by Smith. Smith with the fresh 30 on the board. Smith down low for Batchelder. Batchelder cycling up front. Van Bilzen. And low shot in. That's a save by Martin. And Martin looks to catch. James coming up. Loose ball. Bounce back in as Bourgeois trying to get hold of it. James fighting with her. Bourgeois has control now. Bourgeois passes over for Townsend. Townsend cross trying to catch Smith. That goes to the boards. 15 seconds left on their shot clock. Smith for the Breakers. Comes back up top. Wolves set up a wall. And tried to hit Townsend just inside. That went in. Save off. Went off Martin, so it's a fresh 30 on the clock for the Breakers again. Bourgeois to Batchelder as Hamilton was not letting her go for a second. Townsend coming up with a loose ball, bouncing ball as McPherson sends that out of the house. And a rolling ball is picked up by Pluta, who looks at the clock. That's Smith, actually. Smith in with a shot. Nice save by Martin. And a rolling ball. And that's it for the first period. So after one period of play, Wolves lead 4-1 in this game one of the playoffs, best of 5 series. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, everybody, and we'll see you then.
Sam.
Hey, Mom.
Are you done?
Yeah, I just finished practice.
Your showcase has been cancelled.
They canceled it? But how will they see me play?
Saw your video and loved it. Welcome to the team.
Athletes train to persevere. Success can still be achieved even when the odds are against you. I use media to reach success. Fight for your dreams. You've got this.
Welcome back as we're getting ready for the second period here in the game one of the ECJLL Junior Female Lacrosse playoffs here. Round one all opens up here tonight as the Breakers will start off the second period on the power play with 26 seconds left in that infraction as PA announcer here, Jason Mullins, said just after the last period that the sponsors are awesome, and they are, because we can't do this without them. And the Wolves would like to thank our game day sponsor, Steel Subaru, our supporter sponsor, Guysboro Transfer, and our friend sponsor, Winging It, 10 Talent. And of course, you're watching this on Maritime Athletic Profiles, and we couldn't do that without our streaming sponsors, Next Level U Recruiting and McLeod Lorway Insurance. As we get set here for the second period to start, with the Wolves leading 4-1, but on the penalty kill as the Breakers get set to come out here. The shots in the first period were 21 shots Wolves, 12 shots Breakers. As Wolves spent, I would say they'd have the majority of the offensive zone time. Here we go. Dyer versus Batchelder. Face-off, second period, game one. Here we go. Batchelder wins it cleanly and comes down to the offensive zone for the Breakers. 5-on-4 advantage. As Batchelder takes it slowly in. Batchelder looking for that lane, puts the shot in, that goes high and over, and picked up by Hamilton on the run. Hamilton, though, has to get out of that zone. Passes it down, looking to catch Dyer in behind. Dyer chasing down the loose ball into the... He comes up with it. And we're back to 5-on-5. Shot! And a save by Hayslip. As Breakers trying to get out of their own zone. It's Connors. It's chopped free from her. Picked up by Dyer. Cross for Javi. Javi holds up. Puts it right across for Dyer. Dyer in with a underhand shot. Save there. Hailstone battling in the corner against Dietrich. Dietrich fighting for that loose ball. Hamilton comes in to help. Dietrich still fighting for that ball. Yeah, so we got it's Wolves' ball as the time expired for the Breakers to get it out. Dietrich up top. Dietrich passes over to Javi. Javi down low for Hamilton. Hamilton. Dietrich making himself known in front. Hamilton in with a shot and scores! Hamilton with the stutter step. Able to pop that in, and that's a power, no, that's a even strength goal. Down low is Hamilton. Cycling back up top. Sees a lane and finds another corner. Caught Hayslip just when Hayslip took that step out. She kind of lost that post for a second. And Hamilton and the Wolves send the Breakers back to center. As it'll be Breakers ball off the faceoff. Fatchilder looking to come in. Harvey keeping a hand on her. Smith sets the pick. Fatchilder still can't find a lane. Fatchilder in with a shot that goes wide. Pluta will pick it up from the Chambers. Does a good job. Pops up with the free ball, or the loose ball. Ball bounces out of the basket. That's picked back up by Pluta. Pluta cycling around. Pluta trying to come in tight. Shot! That goes wide. Off the glass. And down is Duck, able to pick that one up. 18 seconds left in the shot clock. Duck will slow that down as the Breaker offense comes on. Duck over to Batchilder as Javi. There, check those shoes. I think it's the second time she slipped there. Batchilder turns and fires low. Somebody's ankle's going to feel that tomorrow. As Batchilder, good job to get rid of it deep in the zone before the shot clock expires. Martin goes for a walk behind the net, picks up the loose ball. And she'll fire that up to Chambers to start off the Wolves coming down the floor. Chambers. Up to Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen starts off the D. Van Bilzen up top. Van Bilzen. Over to James, or Singer. Singer. Back up to Van Bilzen, looking for a lane. Van Bilzen in with a shot, a save. And that rolls to the boards, picked up by Rayfuse. Rayfuse cycles back up top. Rayfuse has a look, cross for Singer. Singer, her shot, that goes a little wild coming out of the basket. And that's back and up over center. Now it will be Breaker's ball as Batchilder returns to the floor. Haas nicely stops the ball for Batchilder. Now the Breakers, free 30 in the offensive zone. Batchilder rolls off a few hits, shot, and scores. Batchilder rolling off the hits and able to catch the corner. And just like that, the Breakers answer back here in the second period. It's now 5-2 Wolves, and the Breakers send the Wolves back to center court. Nice little pick there is Batchilder. Rolls off the hit for room and then puts the shot in, catches the corner. Batchilder, Dyer. Back at center. Dyer able to win that one cleanly. Dyer rolls off a couple of hits in deep. Dyer right in tight, but nice back check by Duck. Kept Dyer from getting that shot away right at the top of the crease. Mullen now with the ball. Mullen over to Hamilton. Hamilton cross for Coffin. Coffin rolls back up top. Cross for Mullen. Mullen checks the lane. Pass across. That misses, and that's Thomas. Comes up with a loose ball. Knocked free though, and Hamilton comes back up. Wizen. Thomas puts a check on, bounces the ball free up to Coffin. Coffin, still 20 seconds left as Coffin rolls off that hit, but it looks like we've got a moving pick. We'll give the ball over to the Breakers as they got to get Batchelder covered as right away it comes in. We got possession called back to the Wolves, and Van Bilzen brings it up over top. Van Bilzen quickly to Hamilton. Hamilton shot that goes. Now the Wolves ball is deflected up and out of play as Van Bilzen takes it back in. Van Bilzen up top has a look as Dyer and Duck seem to be having a little dance in the corner all to themselves as Dietrich bumped into the boards looking for the loose ball. Dietrich comes up with Dietrich turns, fires. That's just wide. Dietrich gets her own rebound off the backboard. Dietrich shot. That's blocked in front. Coffin comes up with it. 7 seconds left on the clock. Van Bilzen set the pick. Another one wide. That's 4 missed shots in that sequence. The shot clock expires. A little miscue in the Breaker zone as Hamilton causing all kinds of issues for the Breakers in behind. Duck comes up with it, but Duck's got to get it out, and the 10 seconds expires. That'll be a free ball back to the Wolves as Javi will take it into the offensive zone. Javi has a look, crossover as Thompson goes in, has a bump. Mullen comes up with that. Rayfuse joins the party. Mullen, cross for Javi. Javi cycles up top with the shot. That's off the post and out. The ball bounces off the crease. Back up over center, but that's okay. It's not a... It comes over center off a deflection. That's not a call. Cross for Mullen. Mullen turns, fires. What a nice shot. What a nice save. As Hayslip able to hold on to that. Hayslip now has a look. Coffin pressuring in tight. Ball bounces up and Hanrahan comes up with it. Hanrahan in 3-on-1 into the zone, but we got a whistle as possession changes back. Not sure why. But Batchelder will pick it up from center. Batchelder, Coffin rolls. Pick set by Pluta. Batchelder in with the low shot. That goes wide. And Martin able to gather that one up. As but the push into the crease will give the ball to the Breakers in the offensive zone. The Breakers will start from the corner as Townsend. Hanrahan challenges Thompson. Bourgeois sets the pick. Townsend rolls up top. Townsend looks to get back to Pluta. That misses. Comes off the backboards. Picked up by Coffin. Coffin now goes for a run down the lane. Coffin tries to body through. Roll. Shot. And a save by Hayslip. Nicely done by Coffin. Nice save by Hayslip. As the Wolves have 2 in front of Hayslip. As she puts it up. And Dietrich able to catch that at center. Wizen takes Dietrich into the boards. As Mullen fresh off the bench. Ball bounces free. Haas takes that one down. Haas. Connors. Grimes checking her along the boards. Pass back to Van Bilzen. Doesn't make the target. And that'll be a Breaker ball in the zone. As Batchelder comes right out for that loose ball. Batchelder cycling up high. Batchelder. Shot goes down low and wide. Pluta heading to the boards. Picks up the loose ball. 21 seconds left in the shot clock. Up to Smith. Smith plays it over. Smith. Shot. That goes high. And that comes off the boards, off the back of the net. As Hart takes the check and takes her player to the floor. Interference call will give the free ball to the Breakers in the offensive zone. Yetman keeps an eye on Townsend. Townsend looks to catch Pluta in front. That goes up and out of play, so it'll be a Wolves ball. There's Hamilton. They'll start off the Wolves from deep in their own zone. Passes up to younger sister Hamilton coming off the bench. Across to Dyer. Dyer cuts across top, shot, and a save by Hayslip. Dyer picks up her own rebound down. Dyer puts that across for Mullen coming in. Mullen shot, that goes wide. Off the backboards and back across. So that'll be a breaker ball deep in the zone again as Dyer waits for Batchelder to come off the bench, and they walk to the ball together. Batchelder behind the net. Dyer gets a pick from Townsend. Batchelder rolling up top as Haas. Batchelder turns, puts it low. That's blocked by Hamilton. Hamilton able to roll off Batchelder. We got a 2-on-0 coming down the Hamilton. In tight, Hamilton. Shot. Saved by Hayslip. Ball rolls up, picked up by Singer. Coming back for the ball. As Townsend doing a good job. That was Hailstone. Good on the D, comes up with it. Hailstone. Passes that around across to Smith, coming off the bench for the Breakers. Hovey keeping her to the outside. Bourgeois comes in with the pick. That's played down low to Townsend. Townsend now up to Batchelder, who calmly takes the ball. Batchelder in with the shot. That's off the top of the crossbar and stays out. Smith picks it back up. Fresh 30 on the clock. Smith has Rafuse right on her. Pass goes in and comes out the other side. Bourgeois looking to get the loose ball. Coffin for the Wolves. Defending, looking for the loose ball down in the corner. Townsend comes up with it as well. There was a bit of a high stick there. Nobody's arms up. That's good. Rafuse takes Townsend right to the boards. 6 seconds left in the shot clock. As Townsend trying to get free. Puts the shot in towards. That bounces over the net. And the shot clock will expire as that's picked up on the move by Hanrahan. Hanrahan slows up. Passes off to Hovey. Hovey in with the shot. And Hovey almost picking that corner and bounced off the crossbar and out. As Van Bilzen will pick it up now with a fresh 30 on the clock. And Bilzen telling everybody to calm down. We'll get this. Mullen. That pops out of her basket. As right away, Wizen is after that. Haas able to pick it up. 15 seconds left in the shot clock. Haas puts it across from Van Bilzen. A little handcuffed on that pass. Hovey in with the low shot. Save. Ball comes out to the corner as James. But that's popped out of her basket. And Hovey has to make sure it doesn't cross center. And they'll pick it up. Fresh 30 on the clock. Hovey slows it down as they set up. And a wicked slash in behind as Singer takes a full stick to the face. Singer or Haas, which one? But either way, the Breakers go to the box and the Wolves are back on the power play as Grimes heads to the sin bin, as they call it here. They'll call it everywhere, but they actually got it labeled here as so it'll be a 5-on-4 advantage. 2-minute penalty. I think Grimes got away easy on that one as James will start off the Wolves power play. Coming down the middle, passes over to Mullen. Mullen puts it down low. Right across is Dyer. Dyer. That goes up and out of play and a miss, and it's breaker ball. As Hart comes out for the D. Good little run as and Hailstone knocked right to the floor. And oh, she is hurt as they're going to call this one down. As Hailstone coming in, and Hart had a full-on hit on that one. And tempers are flaring on the floor as the crowd is getting into it. 3 officials here for playoff lacrosse. We only had 2 officials all season, so 3 sets of eyes to see everything, and that was well in, and that was a brutal hit, but it was legal, and that's the game, and that's part of the reason why all these players love the game, is they can get the chance. And Hailstone's up on her own. I'm sure she's feeling it, but I think she's more mad than anything else. As there's a minute 36 left in the Wolves power play. Wolves leading 5-2. As James will start us off. James coming down the center. Passes off to Mullen. Mullen back up top to James. James has a look back over to Javi. Javi looking to catch Dyer, but that's knocked away. Good job by Duck to block that one. Cross. Mullen in for Javi. Javi with a quick shot. And Hailstone looking behind her, but she had it in the stick. And Duck, very close to stepping in and out. Kept that 1 foot in. And that goes up now. We got Yetman and McPherson heads back to the bench as Yetman will hand that back off to the offense. As Hamilton. Hamilton going in, under a minute left in the power play. As new crew's out. Hamilton to Coffin. Coffin back up to Hamilton Jr., Hamilton Sr. Hamilton fire, shot, save, and Coffin picks up the rebound. Coffin now, fresh 30, looking to catch Dyer on the doorstep. Dyer with the loose ball, shoots it towards the net. That's Heaslip, steers that aside as Hamilton taken to the boards. Younger sister comes in to give her a pick. Coffin in with the shot as she's being checked. And Hayslip able to make the save and hold it in the crease. There's 10 seconds left. And it goes up and out of play, so it'll be Wolves ball with 9 seconds left. For Grimes comes back out. Dyer up to Hamilton. Hamilton with the shot. Save. And Hayslip able to hold on to that. Smith goes for a walk around behind the net. She's got to get that. That's out of time. She only got 5 seconds to get rid of that. And so that'll be Wolves ball again deep as we're back to 5-on-5. First penalty kill by the Breakers. And as Van Bilzen gets the ball. Wolves in the offensive zone. Van Bilzen takes the chop. Hamilton sets the pick. Cross for Singer. Singer has a look. Singer with the shot. Saved by Heaslip. Bounces to Smith, who's sent to the floor. And it'll be Wolves ball on a, must be a moving pick or something. But Smith limping off the floor. That's not what the Breakers want to see. That heads down the floor. Haas watching Duck. Duck coming up with it. Duck passes across for Batchelder on the run. Batchelder in against Van Bilzen. Batchelder rolls off, shot, and that just goes wide. Up to number 9. That's Adams in the corner. Pluta coming in after it. Picked up by McPherson. McPherson heading down the floor. McPherson has won the beat just off the bench. McPherson in with the shot and saved by Hayslip. Good run by Finley McPherson. And she chops the ball free from Pluta and gets it back again. There you go, Finley. As ball bounces across. Picked up by Singer off the boards. 20 seconds left in the clock. Singer in with a shot. That's a save and straight up. And Heaslip able to pick that up in the crease. Heaslip now steps out and sends that down the floor. Looking to hit Batchelder. Man, that almost worked too. And Hannerhan takes Batchelder into the corner. Battling for that loose ball. Bounces out to Javi. Javi. Bourgeois puts a forecheck on her, but Javi shakes that one off. Javi now over center. As Javi slows up as Duck comes in for the hit. Bounces over Coffin. It's Coffin now trying to come out from the corner. Coffin in with the shot and scores! Violet Coffin, I think that's her second one tonight. Coming out from behind the net and able to get the shot away. And I think that was a bounce off the floor and then up into the corner. She rolled off that hit and put the, so get that down. We'll see on the behind the net play. Oh, right at the floor. And it looks like we got a timeout called here by, I'm not sure if it's a goalie water timeout or just a timeout Breakers. Which is the co-ed game yesterday. I saw the coaches were using the goalie water break timeouts to the full advantage. As we go here, that'll give me a chance to let you know that you're watching this on Maritime Athletic Profiles, and that's brought to you by our streaming sponsors, Next Level U Recruiting and McLeod Lorway Insurance. Thank you to our sponsors to make this available, and thank you to Maritime Athletic Profiles. What a great job, and it's not just lacrosse they do. Check them out on YouTube. As if you want to see your local sports teams live or anytime, that's Maritime Athletic Profiles is the one to watch. As we get set here, back to center, 6:10 remaining in the second period, 6-2. As Coffin sends Batchelder and the Breakers back to center. As Harvey versus Batchelder for the face-off. Looks like we got Hamilton, James, Chambers, and Hanrahan out for the face-off for the Wolves. Fowler for the ball. Pops up loose. Picked up by Pluta on the run. Pluta coming into the zone. Cuts out front. And Hamilton on the back check. Pops it free. Pluta gets it back. And rolling off. Gets that up to Smith. It's good to see Smith back out there. Turn fire by Townsend. That's wide. Hanrahan comes up with the rebound off the boards. Chambers. Oh, that was not a moving pick. As the possession changes back to the Breakers. Gabby Smith, who's got to run a few miles in a game here for the Breakers, constantly with the ball. Great hockey player, too. Over to Bourgeois. Bourgeois. Along the boards. Kept to the outside by, passed up, picked up by Smith. Smith trying to roll off a hit as Batchelder staying back. Looking for a chance to jump on the ball. And now Chambers comes up with it. Jeez, if Chambers could get that. Hovey was in there all alone, but couldn't quite get the ball as Wizen. Now, so we got a interference call, and the ball will go, free ball to the Breakers as the Wolves aren't set up on their D up awfully high. That's okay. Dietrich will just pick off that. Dietrich in, all alone. Dietrich makes the move, shoot, just wide. Picked up by Duck. Duck looking to get Batchelder in behind. Rayfuse follows her along the boards. Batchelder from behind the net. Batchelder looking to come out. Yetman trying to get her in the crease. Batchelder has some strength, boy. And that's Martin. Sends that down. Duck will pick it up off the boards as James gives chase. Bourgeois puts a little bit of a pick. Down to the corner for Townsend. Townsend for the Breakers. Plays it back up top. That's Smith right back out there. Moving as always. To Bourgeois. Bourgeois puts the shoulder down. Nice little check there by Rayfuse. Knocks the ball free. But Batchelder gets that loose ball. Batchelder trying to come. Good job by the Wolves D to tie up that stick and not allow Batchelder the shot. As the seconds tick down, Bourgeois takes a knock and shot clock expires. Dyer comes up with it. Dyer hand down the floor. Dyer has one to beat coming in. Dyer comes in hard, puts the shoulder down, goes through, shot off the post and out. As Van Bilson back with the ball. But we got another whistle here. As I don't think Batchelder's going to leave that upper third of the floor. Smith adds a few more miles running down, but ball gets popped free. That's Pluta, sorry. As Haas picks up the loose ball right up to older sister Cadence. Shot, and that's off the goalie and up and out of play, and that'll be a Wolves ball in the offensive zone. 3:25 left in the second period. 6-2, Wolves lead. As up to Mullen. Mullen passes that across. Low shot in by Harvey. Save. And even Hayslip didn't even know where it was. It was inner gear. Hayslip now with the ball. Haas causing all kinds of issues, and that's the 5 seconds. And the Wolves back in, and no. Start from the outside as Javi has to wait for the whistle to start the play. Javi over to Haas. Haas cycles up top. Passes off to Hamilton. Hamilton. Wolves in motion. Hamilton shot. That's a save off to the side. A loose ball in behind, but we got they say breaker's ball on the interference. As that gets shot down the floor. Now coming back down is Hanrahan. Hanrahan passes that up to Dietrich. Dietrich waits to set up the offense. Cross for Javi. Javi in with the shot, and that's through. I saw the jersey flutter, and the ball's in the back of the net. And the Wolves extend their lead 7-2 and send the Breakers back to center. With 2:28 remaining in the second period of this game 1 of the best of 5 series. As it looks like we'll have Dyer and Batchelder at the face-off dot. Batchelder sends it out of the zone. Loose ball. As Hamilton fighting for it. Gets rolled into the Wolves zone. Picked up by Townsend. Townsend being kept at the boards. Pop free. Loose ball, Hamilton. Fighting for it. Duck comes up with Duck. Right up front for Townsend. Townsend turns, fires. And a save by Martin right in tight. And a diving play by the Wolves, the captain, Van Bilzen. Putting her body on the line, literally, to keep the ball out. Then up to Coffin. Coffin coming in. 2 already, and she scores the 3rd. Violet Coffin with the Hattie. With under 2 minutes remaining in the second period. And back to center we come. As it'll be Javi versus Batchelder on the line. Batchelder trying to get in around Chambers. Batchelder rolls, shoots, and that's in. Batchelder with the patented move. Lays the body, rolls off, and gets that shot just inside the corner. I don't even think that was 6 seconds after 1 goal. The Breakers answer back as a Batchelder able to roll and fire. And back to center. The Breakers are not giving up. Under 2 minutes in the second period. And then we got the Breakers ball. This Duck will start off the Breakers. Hovey keeping to the outside. Hamilton keeping a hand on Batchelder up top. There's a Duck down low. Shot, and a save by Martin. Now picked up by Hovey, coming back down the floor. Hovey, she's got Hamilton with her, 2-0. Hovey, shoot, and up and over. Bouncing ball, James will take that as Wizen. James rolls off the hit. James over for Dietrich. Dietrich cross up top, doesn't have a lane. Holds up. Dietrich. Cross, shot by Hamilton. That got deflected wide. Hamilton chasing. But we have a high sticking call coming to the Breakers, as it looks like Maggie Duck will head to the box with 1:03 remaining in the second period. And then the Wolves will once again go on the power play. Usually the Wolves are the ones that get themselves in penalty trouble, and so far in the first 2 periods have been the Breakers. As Hamilton comes down the center. Hamilton has a look. That's Batchelder, picks that one off. Batchelder in a rush. Hamilton coming down. Batchelder in behind the D. Batchelder all alone. And good job there. He'll take the penalty, but Haas will take the interference call, but if she was able to hook up Batchelder's hand over top, but so interference call, and it looks like they're calling for a penalty shot. So this is a first for me to see a penalty shot in lacrosse. And of all the ones, it was Batchelder, but Haas had to get in there. I can almost hear what they're saying. Is Maurice, the referee, is like, have you ever done a penalty shot before? And Batchelder goes, twice. Batchelder coming in. Time, shot. And over the crossbar and in. So with that goal, the Breakers are able to cut the lead in half. And it's now 8-4, Wolves lead. And the Wolves will go back on the power play. As Batchelder with her get that right. Sorry, my mistake. 8-3 as Batchelder. No, 8-4. There we go. Batchelder trying to come in again. Batchelder across the top, shot, and saved by Martin. Martin keeps that in the crease. 30 seconds remaining in the period. That's passed up to James. James. Hailstone able to pop that one free along the boards. Mullen picks up the loose ball. Mullen across to Coffin, who's not done for the night yet. Gets a shot. And a save by Hailstone as Coffin loves to be on the doorstep. Cross for Javi. Javi in with the shot. That misses. 6 seconds left as Javi goes to the boards. Hailstone right on her. Javi turns around, shoots at the buzzer, and that will do it. So after 2 periods of play, Wolves lead 8-4, and Wolves will come back to a 57-second power play after the second intermission. Thank you everybody for watching. Come back and see us again in about 10 minutes as we get ready for the third and final period of this first game of the best of 5 series for your junior female Wolves. I'll see you again, everybody, in about 10 minutes.
Sam.
Hey, Mom.
Are you done?
Yeah, I just finished practice.
Your showcase has been cancelled.
They canceled it? But how will they see me play?
We saw your video and loved it. Welcome to the team.
Athletes train to persevere. Success can still be achieved even when the odds are against you. I use media to reach success. Fight for your dreams. You've got this.
And here we are back getting ready for the third period here at the Den, the Sackville Arena in lovely Lower Sackville, Nova Scotia on the banks of First Lake, as the Wolves and the Breakers make their way back onto the floor for the third period. As always, you're watching this on Maritime Athletic Profiles, and the Wolves would like to thank sponsors that make all this possible, which are our game day sponsors, Steel Subaru, streaming presenting sponsors, which makes this possible for the streaming, is Next Level U Recruiting and McLeod Lorway Insurance. Supporter sponsor is Guysborough Transfer, and our friend sponsor is Winging It, Intent Talent. As we get set to go, and I saw during the intermission there the commercials for the Sirens lacrosse camps. My kid being an alumni of that, and say it's not only a fantastic logo, but the Sirens set off a lot of dreaming and what these female athletes can achieve, and these are their heroes, those kids out on the floor there today, as the opportunities for female lacrosse grow more and more every year as we grow this game. 20 minutes are back on the clock as Dietrich and Batchelder are ready. The Wolves will have 57 seconds left in a power play to start off the third here, as it'll be a 5-on-4 advantage Wolves. Breakers set up with 3 in the defensive zone. Not a fair drop, and it goes to Dyer. Dyer right away, right up, looking the Coffin. Wizen gets that one and fires it right down the floor as Dyer heads back for it. Coming back down the floor, Matty Dyer. Passes off to James. James down the middle as Dyer heads for the corner. Over to Javi. Javi down low to Coffin. Coffin has a look back up to Javi. Javi puts it back over to James. Cross. Now they're in motion. Coming up. Right to Coffin. Shot. Saved by Hayslip. A loose ball as Breakers able to send that down the length of the floor. Martin will pick that up off the boards. Plays up to Mullen. Mullen right up to James. Everything she wanted on that shot. As the loose ball bounces off the boards and into the crease as Hayslip looking to get that up to Batchelder. Batchelder coming along as James Little outsize there. James able to hold her up. Shot. Save by Martin. Has the ball in close. Coffin fighting versus Batchilder for it. Coffin doing a good job boxing it out. Smith for the Breakers. Picks it off the board. Smith come around. Held up by Hovey. Nice pick there by Townsend. Comes down. Duck keeping an eye on Dyer up top. As Hovey comes up with it. Hovey now. As on the back check. Townsend able to pop that free. Hovey rolls it right to the top of the crease. Hovey across and shoots. Scores! Hovey with a nice little roll. Gets it through the legs of the defenders. Picks it up at the top of the crease and puts it home. But no, they say it was a crease violation. No goal. Oh my God, that looked good anyways. As Adams plays the ball up center. Loose ball picked up by Hamilton on the run. Hamilton cross. Dyer. Nice save there. As looks like Duck picks up the Batchilder. Yeah, full hold on the stick. And that's where the third referee comes in handy. We got away with that in league play, but not in the playoffs. Back to Hamilton. Hamilton into the offensive zone for the Wolves. Hamilton rolls off a pick. Hamilton trying to drive her way in, runs into a wall, hands it off to Hovey. Hovey up crossed up, puts it across for Dyer. Dyer takes a bump as James, and a little too much mustard on that. No, that's Haas actually on that pick, and gets a cross-checking call. Into the box to go. 17-24, and the Breakers will go on the power play now. As the penalty kill crew comes out for the Wolves with Van Bilzen, James, McPherson, and Hamilton. As Batchilder walks it in. Batchilder looking for a lane. Batchilder in with the shot. Martin makes the save. As McPherson rolls off a few. McPherson trying to get out. Batchilder able to chop the ball free. Now we got a high sticking call. Looks like we got a little medical attention coming for. I heard somebody was bleeding there, and it looks like they're. I think the call was against Batchilder, but she's going to get a Band-Aid there. So the Breakers put another player in the box while the Batchilder gets some medical attention. And Hamilton will start off the Wolves from center. It'll be 4-on-4 for a minute 42. As that evens things up. 4-on-4, Hamilton coming in. Van Bilzen off to the side. Van Bilzen sets a little bit of motion. Hamilton doesn't find a lane. Nice chop there from Wizen. Van Bilzen comes in with the pick. Roll back off to Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen, her shot. She gets stick check. Shot goes wide. Dietrich back up top to Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen in with the hard shot. Miss. Loose ball. Hamilton in with the shot. Save. And the Breakers come up with the ball as Smith has to come out, but just in time. Makes it out. Smith in for a run down along the boards. Dietrich chasing her down, but the 10 seconds expire before she gets over center. So the Wolves ball. No, we got a slashing call to Dietrich. Those two were hockey teammates a couple of months ago. Now Dietrich gets a call for slashing Smith. And Townsend will start off the power play. It's a 4-on-3 now. Townsend. Shot in by Bourgeois. And Martin able to trap that in the crease. Martin has it. Fired that down the floor, looking to catch Dyer in behind. Dyer comes up with the ball, takes a hit from Townsend, rolls off that hit. Dyer right in. Dyer tries to one-hand it. goes into the crease, and it'll be a free ball on the crease violation to the Breakers. 8-4, Wolves lead as the Breakers are on the power play here. Pluta goes to the board, passes across to Hailstone. Hailstone with the wooden shaft. You know they're tough when they got a wooden shaft. Hailstone, her shot, that gets blocked by Hamilton. Ball bounces to the wall, picked up by Adams. Adams for the Breakers. Cycling up top, Adams looking for the shot in. That goes wide. And now the shot clock will expire as Hamilton comes onto it. Hamilton across to Haas. Haas draws that in, gets the shot, saved by Heaslip. Heaslip passes off to Hailstone as Haas trying to hold her up. Hailstone gets across center. It's Hovey. A little discussion on which line you got to cross. So the referees figuring out the rules. There, now pass across. Duck. Cross for Batchelder. Batchelder coming in, shot! And Batchelder on the move, finds the corner. And able to get one up and over. And with just under 15 minutes remaining in the third period, the Breakers bring the lead down to 3 as they send the Wolves back. I believe that was a power play goal by Batchelder. 8-5, 5 goals by Batchelder as the Breakers send the Wolves back to center as Batchelder just lost her band-aid there. Has to go back. She's telling Dyer how it happened as they had their little chat at the face-off circle. Official checks it out. No blood flowing. We're all good. Here we go. Dyer versus Batchelder. Back to 5-on-5. Batchelder comes up with it. Van Dilsen sends her to the floor, but Batchelder still up with it. Hamilton on the back check. Finally, they pop the ball free. Batchelder picks it up again. 20 seconds left in the shot clock. Cross the Duck. Batchelder heads to the bench. Duck coming in. Duck with a shot in tight. And Martin makes the save as that gets up to Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen has to pull that pass in. Van Bilzen comes across center. Van Bilzen has to stay in the zone. Van Bilzen walks the line, stays in, keeps the ball alive. Van Bilzen has enough views, puts it up, shot, and a save by Hayslip. As Mullen rifled one in there. 14 minutes remaining in the third period as Bourgeois passes that up, looking to catch Batchelder off the bench. That was Thompson, actually, sorry. Haas comes up with a loose ball and takes a stick off the face, and there'll be a delayed penalty as Martin heads to the bench. 6 runners out there now as James looks to catch Coffin in tight. Doesn't quite connect. Ball bounces to as Hanrahan in there. Thompson. Tough on her as Haas comes up. Shot! And a save, and Hayslip able to hold on long enough for the whistle. And the Wolves will go back on the power play with 13:22 remaining in the third period as the Wolves lead 8-5. And Hamilton will start them off on the power play. Out there with Dietrich, Haas, Van Bilzen, and the younger Hamilton. Here we go. 5-on-4 advantage Wolves. Hamilton plays it off to Haas. Down low to Dietrich. Dietrich back up to Haas. Haas back up top to Hamilton. Hamilton has a look. Goes Van Bilzen, but doesn't take it cleanly. And Batchelder comes up with the ball. Batchelder coming down, didn't see. Nice little bump by Dietrich, popped the ball free. Hamilton, she'll slow it down with the fresh 30 on the clock. Hamilton has a look. Hamilton with a slow shot. That's wide. Loose ball. Hamilton. Duck able to. Batchelder fighting for it. No, it was Wizen. Dietrich shakes off the check. Up for Hamilton. Hamilton in for younger Hamilton. That gets deflected. And the ball goes into the corner, and that should be the end of the shot clock. As the Breakers come up with it. Hailstone looking to come down. Hailstone check. Ball chopped free. As Harvey will pick that up. Harvey slows it down. Under a minute remaining in the power play. Harvey passes off to James. James. Duck forcing the play there. Into Dyer. Dyer in tight. Shot. And he slip. Holds on. Make sure that ball doesn't roll out. Now Duck will fire it, but that goes off the rafters. And it's out of play, and it'll be a free ball to the Wolves. With 37 seconds remaining in the power play. James passes over to Mullen. Back to James. James down low to Dyer. That's off her stick to the boards. And Duck comes right in on it. Duck slips off the boards and coming down the floor. Duck holds up, looking for some help. As Duck rolls off a hit. Wizen comes in to help. And they battle along the boards. Mullen in there looking for that ball. As Duck looking to kill off this penalty and does a good job at it. As the final seconds, we're back to 5-on-5. Duck still going after that ball, even though it's shot clock expires. Martin will fire that up to Coffin. Bouncing ball picked up by Harvey. Harvey now walking into the zone. 5-on-5. Harvey passes down to Coffin. Coffin in with a shot. Looking for more. She already has a hat trick tonight. And a nice save by Heaslip. Heaslip comes up with that ball. Heaslip has a look. Fires it up towards Duck. Loose ball. Off the bench. As Pluta comes in. Pluta comes up with a loose ball. Pluta in behind the D. Pluta in tight. And Dyer able to get enough on her to knock the shot wide. As Harvey coming back down the floor. Pluta on the back check. Harvey. Nice pass over to Dyer. Dyer takes the ball at the boards. 17 seconds left in the shot clock. Dyer looks to catch. Coffin does right in tight. And a save. And that goes right to Batchelder. Batchelder coming down the floor. Batchelder getting around in behind. Chambers coming in. Batchelder with shot. Saved by Martin. Batchelder up with the rebound. Another save by Martin. And Harvey comes up with it. Harvey looking for somebody to pass to. Gets it. The Singer comes off the bench. Bounces off her stick. Duck in deep. Singer comes up with it. Singer in tight. But that's chopped by Duck. The ball gets chopped loose. Loose ball into the corner. Rayfuse in after it. That's Rayfuse and Duck battle for that loose ball. Duck able to scoop it up. Coming down the floor. Duck passes across to Townsend. Townsend catches the bouncing ball. As the Breakers go back on the offense. Pass bounces off, comes back to Townsend. Townsend looking to hit Hailstone coming down the boards. Hailstone at the boards. 14 seconds. Hailstone able to walk in. Hailstone shot. That goes way over the top of the net. Hailstone comes after, but she went through the crease, so that'll be a free ball to the Wolves. As Haas will pick up the free ball at center. Haas rolls off. Haas coming into the zone with speed. Holds back to the corner. Passes across to Hamilton. Hamilton shakes off a hit inside. Loose ball comes out top of the crease. That'll be picked up by Coffin. Coffin now. 9 minutes remaining in the third period. Wolves leading 8-5. As Coffin looking for a lane. Coffin shot. That's deflected by Hailstone. Coffin picks up the rebound. 19 seconds left in the shot clock. Up to Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen hammers that one. That goes wide, and that went up and out of play. So it'll be a free ball to the Breakers as the Wolves head back on D. And they head right to the bench looking for Batchelder coming out. Of course, that's where the ball went. Haas comes up with Haas, up to Hamilton. Hamilton coming in with Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen. But a moving pick as the ball comes. And it looks like Van Bilzen's heading to the box for that quick slash from behind. And the Breakers will go on the power play, which is exactly what they need and not what the Wolves need to give them at 8:32 remaining in the third period. Wolves leading 8-5. And the Breakers will go on the 5-on-4 advantage. Batchelder waiting to take the ball from center. And Bilzen none too happy about her trip to the sin bin. Batchelder puts it across for Bourgeois. Nice play. Nice save. And the rolling ball saved by Hovey from in behind the net. Haas lays down the shoulder. Haas bulldozes through. And Haas. Players tied up on the floor. That's Hart, sorry. Townsend comes up with the ball. Everybody watching the other players go. And Townsend taken hard into the crease. As Dyer now heads to the box. Hit from behind. Goalie water break called by the referee. 8 minutes even remaining in the third period. As Townsend's getting attention as the Eastern Shore coach has been busy tonight attending to players. It was quite the shake-up there on the floor as Hart got tangled up with Duck. You can see them reenacting it on the Wolves bench here. I think everybody's paying attention to that. And Townsend had a free run to the net, but a hit from behind as a diving Dyer trying to knock her off stride before the shot. And, Dyer's heading to the box. Not sure I saw what the call was. I'll have a look. Oh, well, we got the break. Hailstone gives it off to Batchelder. Batchelder looking for a lane in, and Batchelder catches the far corner. And with a power play goal, gets the Breakers within 2 at 6:17. Man, you do not walk away from a lacrosse game because it's never over. And with 6:17 remaining, only 2 goals away and still on the power play. As there's a 3:17 remaining in the Dyer penalty. We got a timeout called by the Breakers. Okay, I'm glad they fixed the shots there. So far in the game, it's 59 shots Wolves, 29 shots Breakers. And all 5 goals for the Breakers scored by number 21, Pierce Batchelder, which is a force there. I remember years ago, Pierce played in the co-ed league against my son, and she was the toughest one out there then. As things don't change. What a great athlete. And the Wolves have done a pretty good job of keeping her in check, but when you have power plays, it's awfully hard. I gotta say, Maggie Duck came up with a great shot there, and a better save by Kayla Martin on that one. And back to center. 5-on-4 advantage. Breakers need one more out there. There they go. As Harvey versus Batchelder for the face-off. 3:17 remaining in the Wolves penalty. As Batchelder up with it. Batchelder looks to cut across and Martin got a shoulder on that one. Fighting to the corner is Hanrahan against Batchelder. 31. That's 32. Van Bilzen able to pick it up, back down the floor. Comes Van Bilzen. Hovey up there. Van Bilzen. Duck puts her off. Pass in top of the crease, didn't quite connect. As now Hamilton passes across for Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen gets a stick off the head by Duck. Van Bilzen gets it back over. That's knocked down. And that's back up over center, so that'll be the Wolves ball. Awfully close to a unsportsmanlike call there, but fortunately the player was just trying to get over center. Here we go. Bourgeois will start off the breakers. Over to Smith. Smith's got to chase that one down. She's being pressured by Hovey. Smith. Hovey looking to push her over center. That's Smith had to roll it in. That's picked up now by Hamilton. Hamilton looking to cut across center. Hamilton slows it down. 2 minutes remaining in the penalty. Hovey rolls off a hit. Hovey in with a shot. And it's saved by Heaslip. That down to Batchelder. Hamilton keeping an eye on her. Batchelder drops the Hamilton. Will not give up. Hamilton pops the ball free. And Hanrahan comes up with a loose ball. Hanrahan coming down the floor. Hailstone gives her a bump. Hanrahan gets in around. Hanrahan goes deeper into the zone, killing off the penalty. As Mullen comes in to help, set a pick. Give Hanrahan a little bit of room. Hanrahan, a little pinball bouncing around. Gets the shot in, resets the clock. And Mullen into the corner after it. Mullen gets that reset. That's critical. Mullen holding on to the ball. Mullen able to roll off. Mullen now looking to kill time. Puts it across for James. James runs away. Gets it down low. Hanrahan into the corner as Grimes fighting for that ball. Grimes comes up with it now. Coming down the floor is Smith. Smith gets it over to Duck. Duck puts the shot in. Save by Martin. Duck gets her pass back. Duck gets it to Batchelder on the move. Batchelder can't control the pass. That rolls into the crease. That'll be picked up by Hamilton. Hamilton rolls off a hit from Smith. Hamilton coming down. Rolls off a hit from Duck. Hamilton holds up. 31 seconds remaining as Hamilton passes it off to Singer. Singer. Duck keeping her to the outside. Duck able to pop it free. Singer gets it back. Singer rolls off along the boards, gets it down low. As a shot comes in by Rayfuse, resets the clock. As Hayslip didn't know she had it in, and 11 seconds remaining in the power play. As Hayslip sends it down the length of the floor. Rayfuse all the way down after it. Smith never gives up. Right in after that ball, Smith fighting Dietrich, former teammates in hockey. As Townsend comes up with it. Breakers working hard to get back. A couple of seconds left in the shot clock. Townsend looks to get the shot in, but doesn't happen. And that'll be a free ball picked up by Dietrich. 2:30 left in the third period. Wolves leading 8-6. Up to Coffin. Coffin. Across to Haas. Haas in shot. And off the post. Oh my gosh. And Heaslip able to pull it back into the crease. Heaslip trying to get it right up to Smith. Smith gets the ball at Hove. He's right on her and pops it free. And a loose ball. Now it'll be a Wolves ball. As 10 seconds expired in the zone. Duck gets a pick. Hovey slows it down. As Duck didn't come up well from that one. As she's hurting, but not giving up. That one's picked off by Batchelder. Batchelder coming down. Coffin coming back. Coffin. Batchelder in. Batchelder shoots off the post and out. Oh, what a good job. I think Martin got a shoulder on that one. That Hovey has to corral that one down. Hovey. Now in tight. 1:30 left. Cross. Martin. Or James. Off that, we got a penalty coming here to the Breakers. James. In tight. Shot. That goes wide. Picked up from Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen. That's a shot in. I think that deflected. And the shot clock will expire. So it looked like a too many men call on the defense. That'll be a bench minor. No, they're calling a penalty shot. Okay. I'll have to check up on that one, see what the call was on there. Dyer. Coming against Heaslip. Dyer in tight. Dyer. Shot. And a save by Heaslip. You can't Heaslip. Has right to dance there. My gosh. Dyer stoned, and here we go. Back to center. Got a minute 13 remaining in this third period. A 2-goal lead does not feel safe enough for the Wolves. As back to center we go. And 2 penalty shots this game. Breakers working their way up from behind. And now once again, Batchelder and Dyer in at the faceoff stop. Dyer comes up with it. Dyer comes out clean. Duck able to hold her up. Dyer. Duck pops it free. Duck comes back up with the ball. Duck coming back down the floor. As Duck looking to come in. Pass across for Smith. Smith in with the shot. Saved by Martin. And Van Bilzen will pick up the ball. Van Bilzen sends that down the length of the floor. Dyer in behind. As the ball comes off the boards. As Hovey will come in onto it. 44 seconds remaining. Hovey gets around Wizen. Shot in. Saved by Heaslip. Heaslip knocks that down the floor looking to get. But that bounces over everybody and goes down the length of the floor. Final 30 seconds of the game. Hopefully, as Smith will not give up. Coffin comes up with it. Coffin sends it down the floor for Hovey. Hovey being told to hold it from the bench. Hovey going for more instructions. And she gets pushed back over center. And the Breakers will get the ball with 7 seconds remaining. Batchelder not done yet. Batchelder working her way in against Van Bilzen. Batchelder with a shot and a shoulder save. Nicely done. As Martin caps it off. And a hard-fought game here in Sackville has your Wolves going up 1-0 on an 8-6 victory over the Breakers. They'll be back at it again Friday night in Musquodoboit for Game 2 as these two teams will meet again as this best-of-5 series will continue on. So I want to thank the folks at Maritime Athletic Profiles for doing such a great job streaming this. And special thanks to the sponsors of McLeod Lorway Insurance and Next Level U Recruiting for making all this possible. And I want to thank everyone out there for watching. Thank you for your support of minor sport and junior sport. And thank you especially for your support of female lacrosse. Until next time, everybody, have a great week. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Mom.
Are you done?
Yeah, I just finished practice.
Your showcase has been cancelled.
They canceled it? But how will they see me play?
We saw your video and loved it. Welcome to the team.
Athletes train to persevere. Success can still be achieved even when the odds are against you. I use media to reach success. Fight for your dreams. You've got this.